Do you ever feel like you just can't drag yourself out of bed? Or maybe you procrastinate instead of doing what you should be? Or maybe you struggle with regularly going to the gym?
Well, that's completely normal because it happens to everybody. We all have bad habits. What we choose to do with them is up to us individually, however.
Either we can stay in the same pattern of behavior, or we can do something to change for the better.
Think back to when you were a kid. What motivated you to do something? Probably having fun, right?
The only reason we did things that weren't particularly fun, like clean our rooms, was because at home our parents told us what to do, and at school our teachers told us what to do. We listened because, well, we kind of had to. However, as you grow older, people stop telling you what to do, and that responsibility begins to fall on you.
And this is where self-discipline comes into play. We all struggle with self-discipline at some level, myself included.
There are so many distractions these days that if you don't purposefully try and get better at self-discipline, you will fall victim to the distractions.
I've had struggles with consistently implementing self-discipline, so I created a method to help change that.
First, identify what bad habit you want to transform into a good one. Let's take not working out at all to working out regularly, for example. Next, you want to write down the pros and cons for both the good and the bad habits. Not working out avoids any discomfort from muscle soreness, but at the same time, you have a higher chance of getting pretty much every disease out there. Inversely, working out may result in uncomfortable muscle soreness, but you drastically decrease the chance for disease. You look better, you gain confidence, and you also have more energy throughout the day.
Physically writing down both the pros and cons of both habits helps you visualize and see the positive impact that shifting the bad habit to the good habit can have on your life, which is a huge motivator. This step can manifest in many ways.
It can be a reminder on your phone telling you you have to go work out. It could be putting your gym bag in front of your door. Or it could be having a gym partner to remind you to come work out with them.
Honestly, whatever helps you remember to stick to the change works for this step. This step is the most simple, yet difficult to do.
Which is actually making the change from the bad habit to the good one.
The previous 3 steps will help you follow through with this one.
The final step is to track your progress. First, write down your daily and weekly commitments. Then, indicate which commitments you did not fulfill at the end of every day. After a few days, you'll start to see which commitments you are fulfilling and which ones you aren't on a regular basis. So far this new year, I've been great at working out at least once every 2 days, but I've been pretty bad at keeping my YouTube watch time in under 1 hour a day.
Once you see the pattern of which commitments you are and aren't fulfilling on a regular basis, you can reallocate your focus accordingly. I won't be as worried about getting to the gym because I'm already getting there regularly, but I'm going to be more mindful of how much YouTube I watch every day because I'm watching way too much as it is. Keeping track also allows you to see your progress, which can be momentum for you continuing your betterment. The overarching goal of this step-by-step process is to get to a point where you don't have to think about doing the habit. You just do it, because this is when it actually becomes a habit. It's very important to take things slowly, because if you try and jump into it too quickly, you could become fatigued to the point where you don't make any lasting changes at all.
Last year, I realized I was spending way too much time on Instagram. I decided to get rid of Instagram because it would help my mental health and it'd free up a lot of time. Impulsively, I deleted it and I was proud of myself. Little did I know that this would not last long because I re-downloaded it the next day. After repeating this process with no lasting change, I took a different approach. My screen time on Instagram was around an hour and a half a day. So I set a time limit of 1 hour a day for 1 week. Then I cut it down to 30 minutes and then finally 15 minutes.
After 1 month of setting time limits on my Instagram, I finally got the courage to delete it, and I have not re-downloaded it since. Sometimes taking things slowly is the best course of action. One very effective way of developing your skill of self-discipline is taking cold showers.
I know what you're saying. Why the hell would I give up my comfortable hot showers for uncomfortable cold showers? Just hear me out. There are a lot of physical benefits to cold showers, but I take them for a mental reason. Cold showers absolutely suck when you start doing them.
By forcing yourself to do something that sucks every single day for the sole purpose of doing it, it develops your skill of self-discipline. Also, you get the great feeling of accomplishment after a cold shower, and things that suck like cold showers begin to get easier and easier as you take more of them.
And eventually, you might even enjoy them.
In essence, you have to get uncomfortable in order to grow as an individual, because if you're comfortable, you're not progressing. And if you're not progressing, you're regressing. Please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.